Welcome back, everyone. Marvin Jackson, along with Donna, Hopkins, and Winston, Hylton. We just heard from Kirk Cousins about the big game. Kirk
yes,
with a K. And we just heard about the tough game coming up, man. What do you guys think? How we match up, I guess, with the Eagles?
It's, that first game, it's not like the Redskins couldn't have won that game. I mean, it was mistakes down the stretch that hurt them. And they're a much better team than they were the first week of the season because Gruden has stuck with the running game, which has really made this team so much better. The defense, I like the pressure up front, how they come after you. So they match up well because the Eagles really don't run the ball that much, even with Blunt being there. Mm-hmm. But Carson Wentz is the person that makes that team goes, and he extends the play. So they've got to be mindful of him more so this game, I believe.
Yeah, I think both teams have run the ball actually a lot better than they did week one. You saw week one where both defensive fronts were kind of, stuffing the run. And, both teams are actually getting a lot of pressure on the quarterback because it just so happened that Wentz made a couple of more plays than Kirk did. So, it's going to be a good matchup up front. If the Redskins can win that battle, obviously, you say that each and every week. If you win the battle in the trenches, guess what's going to happen? You're going to win.
Right?
You're going to win if you can run the ball. So if Gruden sticks with his run first mentality, which he's done so far through the past 4 games or so, I like the Redskins' chances. But
there go that bus.
Yeah, but you've got to stay balanced. And he's also preached that as well. But you have to stay balanced. You have to get the receivers involved. Pryor and Doxson, they haven't done diddly.
No.
And
Crowder has disappeared all of a sudden.
Washington's still one of the top offensive teams when you look at stats.
Okay.
And we really haven't gotten much out of Pryor.
Who do you attribute that to? Mr. Chris Thompson.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So it's Chris Thompson.
Yeah.
He's
He's been a major contributor on this offense. So, you take him away and it's just like,
Vanilla.
And another guy who has really stepped in with some big plays.
Don't say it.
Vernon.
Okay. Yes.
I mean, when you really look at it, almost all those victories, he had a big play. He had at least one big play.
Yeah, absolutely. I was going to say Ryan Grant.
Yeah.
But Ryan, who I know you don't think much of Ryan.
I like.
Do?
Oh yeah, no, I like Ryan. I like Ryan. He's produced and he can catch.
Yeah,
that's important when you're a receiver.
The other person you look at is Kirk Cousins.
Yes.
Yeah, he has played well. I mean, when you look at just his development, this season so far. But I'm with Winston. You started running the ball, but now the passing game has went somewhat south because Crowder, he catch one ball and then he's disappearing. And then you got Dotson, which Gruden said that he's going to get him more involved in the offense. You got to get him in there, and he's key. But I think that they still need to open up the passing game a little bit more.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Now, who's the better quarterback? Wentz?
Wow.
Or Cousins?
Carson
Wentz is really stepped up.
He's taken the league by storm.
Yeah.
Yes. And it's a lot of it is because he escapes pressure very well.
I think
slides out of the pocket well.
Yeah.
But he also throws well in the pocket.
I think he sees the field a little bit better. I think he understands the game. Not that Kurt doesn't understand the game, but he sees things. I mean, he's looking one way or another way, and I just think he sees the field a little bit better at this stage of his career.
Yeah. Now, will we see Blunt run more this week?
If I were Philly, I would run him more.
See, that's what I'm thinking is that they're going to run him more.
When you're staring down a train, which Blunt is, you're not going to want to stand in front of that train. So absolutely, I would. If I were Peterson, I would absolutely run Blunt.
So they want to see if the Redskins really do hit hard, huh? On defense, they're going to find out.
They put beast mode in check.
They bring in some wood.
They put beast mode in.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and hats off to Breland because, when he went down, I was like, oh, my gosh, another person gone down in the secondary. Because the secondary, to me, is the area that has really improved well for the Redskins. But he's supposed to play pretty much. And possibly Josh Norman, but probably not so much him.
NFC East, what's going on there? I mean, we got the Giants with a big victory. Actually, was that a surprise or what?
That was good
That's
for them.
without their celebrity all-star.
Yeah.
Maybe playing more of a team now. Great rushing attack.
Orleans Darkwa.
Yeah. I mean, this guy. But I'm looking at the holes they were.
Yeah,
they were creating holes.
Obviously, they were inspired,
and that helps. That helps out Manning. It really helps him a lot.
Yeah,
with the running game.
What did we say in August? I said, I think we had a debate about, the best quarterback in the NFC East, and I said,
you did.
I don't know. Yeah. Eli has those moments where he's just like, I don't know, and he had a couple of those, early on this season. But you saw on Sunday night. He was confident. He had the ball coming out of his hands quick. He had a running game, so he had a little bit of a crutch. So that's always good for Eli in that offense.
Zeke Elliott. What's going on?
Yeah, but with the Giants, let me just say this: they better have a running game because half of their receivers are gone. So if they're not able to run the ball, they're not going to have a problem.
Those no-name guys were catching balls.
One game,
it's one game,
but they're not that good still.
Yeah,
no.
I don't even think they're going to contend for that.
It's a two-team race.
Yeah,
even though the Cowboys, we don't know about Ezekiel Elliott. We don't know.
They did freeze the suspension.
Well, they have just reprieved it. So. It's in the courts now, so you never know. Tomorrow could bring something new where he's not allowed to play.
But I think all of that distraction is bothering his game.
It's bothering the whole team.
I don't think he's playing as well.
Well,
and the team.
I don't think it's so much that. Okay, look at him, how he was the first in shape. He looked like he was, ready to play. His focus doesn't seem to be there. And not only that, he looks like he's not the same player condition-wise because he's a little thicker. So I don't think he came back in tip-top shape, and he hasn't gotten there yet.
He's in party mode.
Yes. He's still there.
If you're the Cowboys and I don't like the Cowboys,
celebrity.
If I don't like the Cowboys, let's get that straight. But if I were Jason Garrett, you've got to get somebody else ready. You've got to put enough. That's going to bring some continuity to that offense rather than just decide, boom, is Elliott playing or not?
All right. Well, you don't like the Cowboys,
no.
But you do like baseball.
Love baseball.
And that's what we have coming up next.
Upset.
Okay?
A little upset.
We're going to take another quick break, and we'll return and go around the diamond. We're going to hit it out of the park as Jimmy Williams joins us when we return. We'll be right back.